Hi, you're watching Triple A Backstage. We're here with Dallas and Jeff from Dallas Frasca. Now, first of all, we're loving Wasting Time. Great track. What's the story behind it, though?
Jeff and I have been playing music together for 10 years now, and we wrote that in on a friend's property. And I mean, it's kind of like a double meaning. It's about, wasting time from drinking piss and partying and as what comes along with touring and playing music and stuff, but it's also about being free and having a really, really good time at the same time, because what are we going to do? Just be straight and boring and go to work and come home? And so it's kind of about that. And I think the new film clip really reflects that idea as well.
Yeah, well, speaking of the film clip, it features a lot of like crazy, fun-looking antics from Culture Machine. How involved were you guys with the production on the clip? Did you get to get in and sink a few beers with them, or...?
I did. Look, we really love Luca. Luca, who directed, edited, and shot the whole clip. We've been friends with him. He's got this really cool band called the Cloacas. These guys supported us. They're full young crew. They're just, I don't know, the inside and what they're projecting to the outside world is a really good reflection of what's happening culturally with people around his age. And we've always been a really big fan of his stuff, so we gave them some beer money and said, hey, do you want to do make a film clip for us? And we ended up, I happened to be in Sydney. It was only, honestly, last weekend.
Was that when it was filmed?
That is actually true.
Really?
Last weekend it was made. And I made a little cameo, right in the end.
I thought I did spot.
Yeah.
I wasn't too
I was
sure
the pissed off, how's this riff-raff at the end?
Those damn mums.
I know.
And you guys are Big Sound veterans. You've been here, you were saying...
Vedos, this is awesome.
You said you've been here 4 times?
We've been 4 times.
4 times.
Yeah.
So which keynote speakers or panels would you be most looking forward to going to see?
Today, as soon as we're finished here, we're going to go in and see Matt Young from King Parrot and Tim Price. And I think, particularly with our genre of music, we've paved a path in Europe. We spend a lot of time over there now, and it's about finding, where your music works, and we've been lucky enough to find where that works and spend a lot of time in Europe. And then, there's other bands that, maybe that there's not enough avenues for that style of music on radio within this country. And particularly, heavy music, heavy metal music, and along the lines of heavy kind of riff music like we make as well. So I'm really keen on seeing how those guys have paved a path, because you don't need radio support to, build a following. There's lots of different ways for bands to do that. So I'm going to try and pick up a few new tips and apply it to what we do as well.
And that's a really good message for a lot of bands that are just starting out, you don't need the radio thing to become a successful band.
No, I mean, yeah.
So like them is that you're a grindcore band, they just want radio out nearly altogether, and they believe in their style, and they will find a way, and that's what he did. Seeing him in Melbourne starting and just dominating, just leading in every show, and that's why, I think going to this one,
But it applies to lots of different bands that and radio isn't the be all and end all. You can build your fan base from a grassroots level up. You can get on festivals because you're a great live act. There's lots of different ways. So we'll be there. Yeah.
So which artists are you most keen to see at Big Sound?
Heaps. I want to see Sampa the Great. I want to go and check her out. I also want to see Tando. She actually she sang on our record, which was a huge honour to work with her. I'm a full fangirl. I love her voice. Ainsley Wells, we're going to go and check out. There's so many.
So I'm stoked there.
A Total Unicorn show is just a whole new experience.
I'd call putrid.
Psychedelic undies.
So I think the more important question is, which artists do you think you could have beef with at Big Sound?
Oh, shit. Totally Unicorn. I wouldn't mind getting in a psychedelic undie wrestle with the lead singer. That would be sick.
Let us know if that happens.
I think he would. I would lose. Yeah. Oh, you're right. I probably wouldn't.
Now, finally, last question is what's one piece of advice each for punters to have a really good big sound?
Beer, a good attitude, and probably no acid during a conference.
Probably.
Definitely. That should do it.
Yeah, it's just acid, right?
4 a.m. kebab. And the backpackers round the corner that I stayed at last night.
Just hear people yelling things in the middle of the night, right? That's what you want.
We won't repeat that.
That's not safe for children.
No.
Sweet. So you've been watching AAA Backstage. We've been with Dallas and Jeff from Frasca. Cheers.